to stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner Weber, Commissioner Campbell, Commissioner Jalzinski, Commissioner Engler,
Here.
Commissioner Marino,
Here.
Commissioner Slaney,
Here.
Commissioner Holt.
Here.
Agenda. Is there anything that anybody wants added to the agenda or admitted?
I'll move adoption of the agenda.
Support.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. General public comments. Is there anyone for general public comment? Seeing none, we'll close general public comments. Now we'll go on to election of officers. I can open up for nominations for board chair for 2026.
I'll nominate Chairman Engler.
Support.
Support for nomination for Engler. Do we have any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations?
I'll move nominations be closed, unanimous ballot cast for Frank Engler for chairman of the board.
Motion and support for Commissioner Chairman Engler for chairman for 2026. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Well, thank you for the support. I know we changed a lot of things. I think most of the stuff worked. There's still some things that we need to improve on, but anyways, you guys have been very patient with all the changes and I appreciate that. So let me get my speech out now. Okay, let's move on. So next up, we got an election for vice president or vice chairperson.
I'll move Tobin Hope for vice chair of the board.
Support.
Been moved and supported that we nominate or vote or nominate Tobin Hope for vice chairperson. Anybody like to say anything? If not, is there?
Additional nominations.
I'm going to do that. I would like to have somebody wants to speak. I'll let that happen. So is there any other nominations? Is there any other nominations? Is there any other nominations?
I'll move nominations be closed and a unanimous ballot cast for Tobin Hope for vice chair of the board of commissioners.
Support.
Been moved and supported that we nominate Tobin Hope for vice chairperson. Unanimous ballot. All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Congratulations, Mr. Vice Chairperson. Okay, moving on. We have some bylaw changes. I think everybody got a copy. Kind of a little bit of clarification on what some of the other ones does. One of them, just if we're going to have a closed public session, that we move the public comments before that instead of having to make always having to make a motion to do that. That'll be done automatically. And we took off having cards available for questions at the open public comment because no one ever does it. We've never actually did that anyway. So it was kind of something that we don't really do. So we did that. And just something that's already been done. I know some of the other townships have that in there where motions that the administrator has to follow motions by the entire board, not by by a single one, so. And then we also changed when we do the job description for the administrator. To do that at the spring planning session. A little more personable, maybe that's a little more time when we do brainstorming and maybe get a little bit more into performance and stuff. We've always done it, we're kind of, you fill out the form, we go through it, but I think this will be a little better. If it doesn't work, we can go change it next year, but I think this will be a good opportunity to get a little more detailed, so. Any questions or I think, did I cover everything? Yes, sir.
So on 5.81, where it reads only motions or resolution, the Board of Commissioners at a regular board meeting is binding on the administrator controller. I don't have a problem with saying that motions or resolutions by the Board of Commissioners, only those are binding. My concern with the wording is that it states regular meetings. And during emergencies or other times we do call for special meetings that may be held 24 hours after they're called. And so I would entertain a rewording of that sentence to include those special situations. Or broaden it,
The other special meeting of the board.
right? So, would it be inappropriate to just leave out at regular board meetings? Is that too broad?
Out because your work sessions aren't, you're not making motions at that point, so I
Sure.
think if we were just to take the regular board meeting out, that would then include any other where formal actions taken.
Take regular out and have official board meetings. Did that work for you? Because before you have a
I like that.
special meeting, huh?
I like that better.
How about just adding regular and special? We don't have a motion on the floor right now, do we? Because I would make the amendment.
No, we're
Motion.
right now, because we might get into amendments and other amendments, so. We're just discussing it right now, so if you want to make a motion with those corrections, that would be appropriate at this time.
I'll move adoption of the Board of Commissioners recommended bylaws and rule of procedure. You need to have a second on that, then I'll make a amending motion.
I'll second that.
Okay, because it is bylaw change, so.
I will further make a motion to amend the original motion to include or special after regular. So it would read, only motions or resolutions passed by the Board of Commissioners at a regular or special board meeting is binding on the administrator controller.
Back up a little bit, you did do a motion, so you did amendment, so there actually needs to be a second on that.
I'll second the amendment.
Okay, so we need to vote on the amendment, which basically just adds those extra words to 5.81. Does everybody understand that?
Adds and special.
Special meeting, so let's vote on the amendment to add those extra words to 5.81. Does everybody understand what we are voting on? Since it is by law, we will have to have a roll call vote.
Commissioner Weber? Commissioner Campbell?
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski?
Yes.
Commissioner Marino?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Okay, the motion is amended. Is there any more discussion on the amended motion? Okay, seeing none, let's proceed to vote on the motion of the bylaw changes. Clerk?
Commissioner Campbell?
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski?
Yeah.
Commissioner Marino?
Yes.
Commissioner Wayne?
Yes.
Yes.
Commissioner Weber?
Yes.
Commissioner England?
Yes. Okay, next up, we have proposed schedule for the Board of Commissioner meetings. Has everybody had a chance to look at them?
Mhm.
We usually don't have a meeting the 4th of July, before the 4th of July. That was taken off from there. And then there's one taken off for the election. Is that correct?
No, that one's
What's
still
the
on.
30th?
We just did the finance committee of the whole on the 30th, which proceeded the July 7th one.
And we don't have the one for the election.
We still have the meeting on the election day.
Yeah, we used to do.
We have in the past.
Okay. I need a motion to accept that.
I move that we accept the stated change, or I mean, the stated document.
Support.
Okay, it's been moved and supported that we accept the 2026 scheduled Board Commissioners meeting. Any more discussion? Seeing none, let's proceed to vote.
Commissioner Weber,
Yes.
Commissioner Campbell, Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
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 Yes,
7 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
okay, since this is a non-election year and this is the second one, we've made a few changes. Did everybody get a schedule of the appointment to committees? Yeah, I'll go ahead and read these off. If anybody has any disagreements with these appointments, mention them as we get them. So starting out, we have the Airpoint Joint Operations Management Board. The members is Tim Newport, alternates is Brian Smith. For the Central Michigan Community Mental Health Board, we have Tobin Hope. We do not have an alternate on that one. The Central Michigan District Health Board is Bob Campbell and James Moreno. For the City of Mount Pleasant Downtown Development Authority, DDA Board, we have Commissioner Swaney and Administrator Smith. We have the City of Mount Pleasant Economic Development Corporation, Brownfield Redevelopment Authority, Commissioner Swaney and Administrator Smith. For the City of Mount Pleasant Tax Increment Finance Authority, the TIFA, we have Commissioner Swaney and Administrator Smith. For the Community Corrections Advisory Board, we have Commissioner Moreno. For the Council of Governments, we have Commissioner Hope and alternate Commissioner Engler. For the Cultural and Recreation Commission, we have Commissioner Hope. For the 911 Advisory Board, we have Commissioner Engler and Commissioner alternate is Commissioner Campbell. For the East Michigan Council of Governments, we have Tim Newport and Administrator Smith. For the E. coli Ad Hoc Committee, we have Commissioner Swaney and alternate Commissioner Engler. For the Economic Development Corporation Board of Directors, we have Commissioner Weber and the alternate is Commissioner Jazinski. For the ACAT Public Sector, we have Commissioner Moreno. For the Great Lakes Bay Michigan Workforce Development Board, we have Commissioner Hope and Administrator Smith as alternate. For the Human Rights Committee, we have Commissioner Moreno. For the Local Emergency Planning Committee, we have Commissioner Weber and alternate Commissioner Campbell. For the Material Recovery Facility Advisory Board, we have Commissioner Engler and alternate Commissioner Jazinski. To the Medical Control Board, we have Commissioner Hope, alternate Commissioner Engler. For the Middle Michigan Development Corporation, we have Administrator Smith and alternate Commissioner Jazinski. For the Mid-State Health Network, Commissioner Moreno and alternate Commissioner Jazinski. For the Michigan State Extension MSU Advisory Board, we have Commissioner Jazinski and alternate Commissioner Campbell. For the Northern Michigan Association of Counties, we have Commissioner Jelazinski and alternate Commissioner Campbell. For the Opioid Advisory Committee, we have Commissioner Jelazinski. The Parks and Recreation Commission, we have Commissioner Weber, and alternate is Commissioner Jelazinski. For the Peak Program Safe Drug Free School Advisory, we have Commissioner Moreno, and alternate is Commissioner Swaney. For the Planning Commission, we have Commissioner Swaney. The Region 5 Area Agency on Aging, we have Joe Somack. For the Remonumentation Advisory Committee, we have Commissioner Engler and Commissioner Jelazinski. For the Solid Waste Management Citizens Advisory Board, we have Commissioner Jelazinski. Did I get anybody's wrong? Is everybody in agreement with this? Yes, sir.
Just a suggestion on the opioid advisory committee. We're going to be meeting for the first time on the 15th. But it might be nice to have an alternate. The bylaws does provide for that, and I would recommend Commissioner Marino to that if he's willing to serve as the alternate.
Okay, I would be.
That
Or-
way, if we're short, if I'm on vacation or something, we don't want to be short. We only meet quarterly.
The board concur with that? Any? Okay, we'll make that appointment, so. Get a motion for concurrence on that? Or we just make the announcements?
You just make the announcements and then we change it and it goes in, but
We don't need any formal, okay? Just for the concur, and everybody at the board seems to all concur with it, so. Okay, moving on. Committee reports. Not have any reports. We have no unfinished business. We have no new business. At this time, I'd like to open it up to the public for general public comments. Please state your name and limit your comment to 3 minutes. Okay, I don't see anybody coming up, so at this time I will close general public comments. Announcements. Commissioner Jelazinski.
Just want to say, we're starting a new year. We've been meeting in the Commission on Aging, and I do want to extend a thank you to the Director of the Commission on Aging and the commission for allowing to host us here. Though we have our meetings here, and Jennifer would like to probably, like everybody else, like to go home at 4:30, but she's always here waiting for us to finish. So thank you.
Okay, any other announcements? So it's just kind of a short meeting, this one.
tomorrow, unfortunately, I have 3 sick employees and I have election training that my chief deputy and myself have to do. So our office, we've put it everywhere and I've let Brian know it has to be closed.
Many people you have signed up.
We have 200.
Oh. Okay, any other comments, announcements? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Don't move.
Been moved, is there support? Support. It's been moved by Jelazinski, supported by Swaney. All in favor, signify by aye. Aye, opposed, the same. 519, yeah.
Could be a record.